Good morning, guys. How are you guys enjoying May? It is May the 6th today, and I first wanted to apologize because my week has been absolutely crazy and I didn't even get any videos up this week or anything. So my goal today is I already have filmed my May plan with me for the month. So, and that includes my family calendar and my calendar in here. So I'm planning on uploading that today, and then I'm also going to upload this video, which I've made a few changes this month, so I'm going to kind of go through and talk about the changes that I've done, some new little things I'm doing in my Louis Vuitton planner, and that's going to be kind of my makeup, I'm sorry for not having a video up this week. When I'm done filming this, I plan to go ahead and film the plan with me for next week so that can go up on Tuesday, and we'll be back on our normal schedule next week. And I'm also really excited because next Friday's video is going to kind of be a flip through of my Chic Sparrow that I purchased, that I'm using as my faith journal. So I'll be kind of going through all the stuff I've been doing for that. And I may even have to film a little extra because I think I made a few dashboards and stuff that I did not have when I filmed the video originally. Yeah, so let's get started. So I have had my Louis Vuitton GM planner for 2 months now. No, well, a full month. I got it at the end of March on my trip to New York. This was my birthday present to myself for my 40th birthday. This was also the only souvenir I brought back from New York for myself. So I feel like, yeah, there you go. I did get to buy it in the store and have that experience, which was really amazing and fun. And I just recently had discovered that the A5 size, which is what the Louis Vuitton GM is just my size. I kept trying to do a personal, and then I kept trying to do coil planners. And while I love the Erin Condren, and probably my favorite thing about Erin Condren is it has all these really cool accessories, coils do not work for me. They just don't, and I've had to accept that and enjoy all of the videos that have been up for the launch for Erin Condren, and I'm so excited that her company has done so well for their 10th anniversary, and it's awesome, but I actually didn't buy one. So I'm kind of really proud of myself. Just curiosity, if nothing else. The neutrals really entice me, but I didn't do it. This is what I'm doing now, and so there you go. So I wanted to kind of talk about how the planner's working and kind of flip through and show you some things that I'm doing differently. So one of my favorite things about the Louis Vuitton GM is I love this front side. It's 2 secretarial pockets and a slip pocket. And I love this because I don't feel like I have to decorate or do anything crazy. It's mostly functional except for this one little addition right here from Fox and Pip. Everything here is functional. I carry a couple sheets of the A5 pad from MintedSugar, and you'll see this later in my planner, but it's a to-do list and a notes section. I also have the personal size, and these are the sheets I use for my sidebar. I found that by using this with my Inkwell Press inserts, because you lose that sidebar in the A5 size, this is making it perfect. It works great. It's very helpful. The paper is amazing. I don't know what kind of paper Nancy uses at MintedSugar, but it's really amazing paper. So I keep those there. The new addition to this is Jessica at KnockOutPrintShop has, and I'm so sorry, Jessica, but I can't remember if these are samplers or what they're called, but it's a sheet of stickers, and I ordered them for the A5 size, and I believe you can order them for the bound or the flex, A5 bound and A5 flex, whatever you're using. And it's a whole bunch of different stickers that she has, mostly, well, they're all functional. So you have some checklists, you have some hexagons, you have some long flags, quarter boxes, half boxes, there's a habit tracker, there's bill dues, there's large teardrops, dots, small teardrops, TVs, trash cans, all this kind of stuff that you can use. And they do them for each color scheme. Now, one of them is lines. Can you see the little lines? And then one is solid. So there are 2 different sheets, but they're the same type of sheet. And what I've started doing is, we're in the Teos color scheme for May, is I pulled these 2 sheets. I had used a lot of these, but you know, I hadn't used these checklists and things like that. So I'm keeping these in this second secretarial pocket with my Heidi Swap numbers. And you've seen those before. And I've just found it great. So when I'm on the go and I come up with something and I want to put it in my planner, I can do that really quickly. I find when I'm on the go, I'll write on the sticker first and then put it in my planner. But it's really come in handy a couple of times, and it doesn't take up a lot of bulk. The only other, I do have some stickers in the back, but the only other stickers that I keep, and I've been doing this for a while now, are they're called MyNewestAddiction. I think they're just her arrows, but I really like the gold ones. So you can see these are a little shiny. Of course, we have absolutely no sunlight here today. It's so cloudy, but I keep these in here, and these are kind of my go-to if an emergency appointment comes up or something that I need some attention. I use these. And then this is my one decorative piece. I got the bookmark. It's a little kit from Fox and Pip. I can't remember what she called it. I did cut the tip off and laminate it myself. And it says, that's why my planner is so big. It is full of secrets. And I know that this is a traveler's notebook. Somebody put that on my Instagram, but it's still absolutely adorable. And I just ordered some stickers from her where this will be a ring bound planner. So I'm really excited about that. But I just think this is super cute. I just cut it off and laminated it because I knew this is exactly where I wanted it to go. So I have a little bit of decoration here in the front, but it's flat, it folds flat, it's great. So now we're gonna get into the planner. So this is my flyleaf all the same. This is, I don't know if I filmed this yet, but this is a divider set from MintedSugar. This sticker is a decal from KnockOutPrintShop, and it's in the gold. So if you're wondering kind of what it looks like, there's a little shimmer to it. And I just stuck it on the front, and this was one that couldn't be personalized. I have some that are personalized from her, and this was a way I could do that and still have the pretty. I loved this, and it's got gold stripes on the back, and there's a matching pocket, which I'll show you at the back. And then I just use this with my white dividers. I like to have a cohesive look to my planner, and so that's what I did. These are my amazing kiddos. This is our school pictures for this year. And then I think I've mentioned these, but these are sticky notes that I got from Hobby Lobby. There's the Carpe Diem Reset Girl kit, and you can buy a set of all these. And so I did and stuck them in here. They fit perfect. They're easy to get out because there's a pocket on both sides for this. And I've used them a couple of times. I just absolutely love them. So I don't know if I'll use a lot of them. And then here are my white dividers with gold tabs. Normally on Nancy's shop, MintedSugar, they come in with 4 tabs, and she's real easy to work with, and I've just said, hey, I need 6. She creates a listing for me for 6 of the tabs and makes them and sends them to me. And then I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but I didn't realize the white paper is actually pearlescent, and I don't think it is going to pick up. But when it laminates, the paper's actually sparkly, but it's not glitter. So it's not bulky, it's not thick, but when you see it in person, the white, of course now it's all messed up. Let me just slide back because it's all messed up when I'm that close. It's really beautiful paper. So in my first section, I keep So Much Crafting address paper, and they are the half letter size. I trimmed it a little bit at the top and bottom so it fit A5. And it has 4 spots for addresses on the front, 4 on the back. So being that we are an ex-military family and we don't live really close to family, your friends become your family. So on the front page, I have 4 address slots of well, actually I have 2 family members, my son and my brother-in-law who recently moved here, and then 2 really good friends at the bottom. And so these are people that I call to pick up the kids if something happens. They're the emergency contacts I put down. Those are on the front side. And I highlighted in the notes section that they are local friends. They live here in Fayetteville because we're in North Carolina. So when you flip it over, it has the 4 closest family members on the other side. Well, 3 family members and my best friend. So those 4 people are on the back. So I keep that at the front. I can't show you the sheet because it's got people's addresses on it, but I just wanted to tell you what was there. This section is going to change, I think. I'm finally narrowing them down, and this is kind of my notes options section. First I was keeping all Inkwell Press notes here. I keep a couple sheets of this. But I've really gotten into using YellowPaperHouse. She has, there's lots of notes and stuff on this stuff, but she has lots of different kinds of paper. So I have the grid, this is lined paper from her. There's also dot grid, which I do have. And so everything I take notes on, I just kind of keep it in this section and move it around as I need to, but I just have one note section now. And this section is going to be new. I won't spend a lot of time on this because this pertains to our homeschool group, Classical Conversations, but we have finished for the school year with our formal schooling, and so we'll start into our summer school phase in about a week or two. And what I'm gonna do for next fall is I'm gonna be in class with my 3 younger kids next year. My husband is actually gonna be directing Challenge 1, which is 9th graders. And I'm gonna step back and help with the little kids this year, which I've not done before, or haven't done in a while. I've done it, but it's been a bit. So I was trying to come up with a way that I could be in class and take notes and still stick to my rule of everything is in one book as much as possible. So this is going to be notes from class. So when we're in foundations and they're doing a song or they're doing something, I can take notes, or a presentation idea comes to mind. And I kind of did a mock page of how this is going to work. So I put a color block for each of my kids that are going to be in these classes. I can put notes for them, and then here I put like ideas of things for the library. These are from YellowPaperHouse, and they're the Hobonichi style in the A5 size. So I've got the date marked, and I did all of this in pencil so that I could kind of play with it. You can mark your weather. I'm gonna put notes up here. And I actually just got a stamp that says week number, and I think I'm gonna actually do that, and then I can number my weeks for CC. So this is my idea. And then on this page on a website called CC Connected, which you have to be subscribed to, there's all these different worksheets, and I found this and just sized it down to A5, and it's all the information for that week. So if we're out and about and we need to do something or we need to study, I can do that. And then I inserted a notes page for each week. So when we go to week 2, I have a notes page, and then week 3 and so forth and so on. And I did this through, I think they come in through week 8, so in 8-week chunks. And then when I finish, I'm gonna put these in one of my file effects binders for storage, and then I'll have that. So I'll have notes from the whole school year, and I'll also have my quarterly, which is my lesson plans for what we do outside of CC. So I thought this was a really great solution, and it doesn't take up a lot of room, and I don't have to carry additional books and things with me. I like to have my planner with me, because then if somebody says, oh, we're having a birthday party, or we're gonna have a family night at this restaurant or whatever, I have everything I need to put it in here in this book. So I really love that. And then here is my agenda. Nothing's really changed here. I did this piece of acetate from Michael's. I absolutely love it. I put the K sticker on it, and it makes me smile every time I look at it. So nothing's really changed there. It's just my goals and my planning sheet for the month, you know, where I use my Heidi Swap number stickers and our goals, and I still need to update this. I haven't done that yet. And then I think I did a video. I did laminate all of my Inkwell Press dividers. I did that myself. I did notice that some of them were rubbing off, and they were starting to show a lot of wear. So I laminated them, and so far so good. They're holding up really well. I mark, this may be too much information, but I mark the start of my period each month, because I take each month out. There's no, you know, and I keep it, but I don't want to have to look back, and I don't have to go pull out another planner to look up, you know, when did your period start? Because that's always what the doctor asks you first thing, right? So I just keep a red transparent dot, and I mark the day, and so I have that. And then I just keep any notes pages from the month that were important that I think I would look back on. So this was Bible verses for marriage. This is something I'm working on memorizing. These are some notes I made for planning for school year. I did some marker tests up here, you know, just kind of whatever I had. And so for the month of March, I made a little notes page all about my trip with pictures and stickers and stuff. And so I keep this here. We had a meeting for our practicum. I kept some notes there. April, you know, I was working on summer schedule. I've got that written down, planning process, I've got that there. And then you start in May. And so I have the whole month of May, but I'm not keeping the next month. I used to keep current month and next month, and I've stopped doing that. I found that I really wasn't using the pages. I was using the little weekly notes pages, that I used, but I was never putting in an event or planning on the pages, and so I thought I really just don't need these. As long as I have a place to write down what's coming up, I'm good. So this is a sheet from MintedSugar, and I put one in each month, and I'll show you about that in a second. And I just wrote down, you know, our last day of challenge and what I needed to do for summer school and events that are coming up in May, things that have changed. You know, we added a testing date for both of my kids, for all three of the kids actually have testing dates this month, and that kind of stuff. And then I haven't figured out what I'm going to use this for. In the past, I had been using it for swatches, like I would do swatches of washi that I thought would look nice, and I was planning which planner when I was using my Filofax. You know, I'm just going to use my green planner this month, and I want these dividers, and I would just kind of write things out. It was more like a notes to prep for the month, and I'm not doing that anymore, so I'm going to have to think of something to do with this. So here, like I said, it's May 6th. I've done these, I just marked them off. In my mission board, I used some stickers from Luckaty. I think this is Krista's Dreams kit. And I always use, her stickers are so beautiful and her kits are so gorgeous. She's my favorite person. I've got some functional stickers from her that are just my favorites. I love them. But my favorite things are her hexagons in the kits because they're such beautiful designs. And just a little plug, she just released a new one for travel. I can't remember, I think it's Heart for Adventure or Heart, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's absolutely exquisite. I will definitely be picking up hexagons. I don't have any big trips, and I usually buy Katie's kits to do like special occasions and really highlight my planner for something really pretty for a week. I don't have any trips planned yet, so I'm not sure if what I'm gonna get exactly, but I know I'm gonna buy these hexagons. I absolutely love them. So make sure you check out her shop, and she's had some sales, and she just started some mini kits. So definitely go and look at her shop. It's Luckaty on Etsy, and I'll try to put the name for it like somewhere on the screen so that you can check it out. But anyway, I did that. I did a new stamp I got from Studio L2E, and I put Mom Life right there. So really like how that turned out. Our month is crazy, but yeah, it's just crazy. These 2 weeks are just nuts. And then this was this week, which I didn't get to film a plan with me. So I thought I would just kind of show you what I did this week. Same old stickers, same usual way of doing things. I have my note card here. I have my trackers on the back that I like to keep up with. Here's my sidebar. I do keep a sticky note from Inkwell Press and from Once More with Love. Absolutely think these are so cute. I've used 2 of them. The rest, this one was from last week, so I move it because I haven't been able to use it, but I just love them so much. And then this was some notes from training I was doing. Here's my weekly bookmark, and then here's the second half of the week. And as you can see, Friday especially, got crazy busy. I did do this month, and this weekend sticker is from FayeCreates. This was covering a mistake. When I first got these, I tried to stamp weekend in here the way I thought I was going to use it, and blah blah, and yeah, it didn't work. So what I did was I whited it out and put some gold foiled washi behind it, and then I put the weekend on top, and I like the way it looked. It takes up some real estate on Saturday, which is why I don't usually use weekend banners on the weekend. But it looks nice, and I was able to keep a lot of things in. Most of my stuff for Saturday is on these notes pages because I don't have a lot of space. But I am excited that we are going to go to dinner with some friends from church this week. I'm sorry, not this week, but today. And then because I didn't have a lot of room, I did a lot of my PlannerPress stickers this week for church. Yeah, but I liked how the week came out. It's a really busy week. So I'm doing that. And then when you go forward, there's always a MintedSugar A5 size paper. This is where I just write all my notes. I write the Bible verses that I want to highlight in my planner. I write all the things we've got going on. And I do this for a couple of months. And then I haven't put them in for the rest yet. I probably will do, when I get to June, maybe do August and September, and then November, December, because I don't want to have too much paper sitting there just to be sitting there. And then that's that, and my extras are the same old extras that you get from Inkwell Press. I do use them. I don't use the travel because I don't have any traveling plans right now, but these are how my gift my gift list came out. I highlighted them by my color code, and I used some gold stickers from a Mambi sticker book. And I really like that. I've already got most of their stockings handled, what I want to do. I got ideas for me, what I want to do, that kind of stuff. And then that's it. I keep here movies I want to watch, and as I get to watch them, I just mark them off. And then these are some books that I'm trying to get to that I want to read. These are some new books, more productivity and spirituality, and these two are also spirituality, but I was going to make this more the fun side, as in fiction, and then this is more, you know, self-development. I have some more notes things back here. I did a pen test page, which I love, and I just write down all the pens, and then I do a lot of my friction pens here. These are all my mild liners. I write in where I could use them for the kids. I really like that. Notes pages. This is my homeschool planner. Now this is just the big stuff. So like my husband and I are independent contractors for CC. So I have our goals, our school goals are back here. And Luckaty made me these headers kind of matching the colors so that for my kids' names. Absolutely love it. So I list the goals for the year, do that. Again, I need to update. And then I have 2 sets of these because initially I bought the Flex and the Classic. I was going to do the Flex back here for homeschool planning and the Classic for my weekly, but the quarterly worked better. So I gifted the inserts to someone else, but I had already written in the goal pages, so I kept those. This is my dashboard / bookmark from AshyLeiDesigns. She custom made this for me. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is our Bible verse. I printed it on some A5 paper from YellowPaperHouse. This is the verse for our school, and it's Colossians 2:2-3. I just found some neat artwork on the internet and printed it so that I have it in here to refer to. These are all of our tax deductions for CC when we're doing stuff. This is the fall schedule. As soon as I get the spring schedule, I will get it. I made one of these for this year and absolutely loved having a place to check it off, and I like that it fits in my planner, so it's not a loose piece of paper that I'm trying to keep up with. So I really like that a lot. And then these are the curriculums. I've started pricing and putting things in, so where I'm gonna find it. And I made this chart up for myself. It took a few minutes to do. I just like having that. And then the last place is my So Much Crafting doctor visit sheets. I really don't know. It's just a place to note down, you know, what you're doing. The last visit my kids had was their physicals from last year in August. So we'll be doing those again this year during the summer. And it's just a place for you to put notes. It's handy to have. And then I can look back and go, oh, we know our physicals were in August and that kind of thing. So I keep up with that. My son Henry is the only one that has any kind of allergy medicine, so I do keep a prescription tracker in here. And instead of doing dosage, I changed it. Well, I do have the dosage, but the times I put his refill numbers because my husband loves to throw away the boxes, and that's where the prescription numbers are. And then I took the date off and I put refills. So I track every time I get a new refill how many more I have so that I have that. And then at the end, I have this absolutely gorgeous little pocket that matches from MintedSugar, and it's the gold stripes on the back, the flowers here, and that's the back of the planner. I did put a piece of acetate, or I'm sorry, vellum in here, and I took the flyleaf out because the flyleaf was sticking to the Foxy Fix cover. So I know this is getting a little bit long, but I have one more thing I want to talk about because I don't know if I've talked about it yet. But you'll notice on the back here, my books changed just a little. This is still the quarterly planner from Inkwell Press, but I bought a dashboard, I guess it's called a dashboard cover from Foxy Fix in the A5 size. And I thought, how awesome would this be? I slip it on my quarterly book, it'll protect it, it'll keep it nice, you know. So I did that. I was able to put like, I put a quote in here, I did all that. Or a Bible verse, not a quote. And the problem was I was a little disappointed. It did not fit my A5 book. So I just wanted to show you, it still works for me. I like it, but it did not do what I thought it was going to do. And I don't know if you can tell Yeah, you can. So what I had to do was I had to come in a little bit and trim this back cover down just a hair. And as you'll notice, oh, sorry, I'm too close for you to see. So I had to trim it all the way around the edges and to make it fit in. And you'll notice also that the back side is shorter. And I had to do that so that the front side would fit open the way it was. Now, because this is tucked in the back, it's not a big deal. It's not something I see, but it just bothered me that I had to do it to make this work. And then when I put it on the book, I did use some paper towels and some binder clips and clipped it all together so that it would kind of form the way, because I was kind of taking it out of alignment by making the back a little shorter and all this, and just to get it to hug the book, which it did do. And on the front, I trimmed a little bit off of the bottom and a tiny bit off the top to make it fit. I did not do the side because I wanted it, because it was going to be on the outside. I didn't want the outside to be any smaller than it was supposed to be. So I did do that. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. It does cover the whole inside, so you could easily slip things in here that you wanted to be able to look at. So it protects, it comes up to right here on the back. So it protects it, but I do have to I have to doctor it a little bit. And so that kind of bugs me that I had to do that. But you know, it is what it is. But the next, if I decide to use it again on my next book, I won't have to put any tape. I will just put the book in. I just have to trim everything down. But yeah, that was kind of a bummer, but I did figure out a way to make it work, and it does work. So if this is something you're interested in or something you were thinking about, as it comes, it will not fit on the quarterly books. But if you want to trim your pages down, or your cover down so that it fits, you can, but it will not fit perfectly. Like, I had to make one side shorter so that the front had a full cover, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And then the only other change that I've kind of done, and again, I don't think I've mentioned this before, is I keep my FayeCreates stickers in here. I use these a lot on my monthly spreads. So I have some flags, and I have long flags, and I have couch date stickers, and then I have the A5 size for the monthly layouts, and then I have the A5, or the classic size for my weekly layouts. So I have my Bible verse stickers, and I have my skinny boxes and my big boxes, and these fit in the weekly spread. I don't know why it's going out of focus. There we go. And then I have some sets that go in the monthly planner, so they're shorter. But anyway, this is kind of where I'm at for May. I just wanted to kind of do a bonus video for you guys. I felt bad that I didn't post any videos this week, so there'll be 2 going up today again. Next week we'll have a plan with me on Tuesday for the 2nd week in May, and we'll have a kind of a flip through review of the Chic Sparrow wide that I purchased. And Mr. Darcy Buttered Rum, it's absolutely scrumptious. And that is going to be next Friday. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. Please forgive me for not being on here this week. I'm so sorry, but things got really crazy. But I look forward to getting back into my routine with you guys, and I'll have some new videos for you guys next week. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys all again really soon. Bye.